Welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. Today, let us transform this photo from this to this in Photoshop using simple steps. For this tutorial, we'll be using the spot healing brush to remove these two people from our photo and embed text in between photo using mask. To start, create a new layer for our retouches by clicking plus and select new layer. Now we will be using our spot healing brush to remove these two person. Click the spot healing brush, select the three dots and sample all layers and use pressure for size should be checked. Edit your brush size and the softness accordingly. Zoom in by pinching the screen to will edit this photo. With the spot healing brush selected, brush the person standing. The spot healing brush uses Adobe Sense to analyze and recreate the lost detail using the samples in the surrounding. The first stroke is not always perfect, so you have to brush it a few more times. I'm gonna do the same thing for the girl sitting in the snow. Now to edit small details, I'm gonna make my brush size also small. Brush the lost details so that it will be recreated. At this point, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the result. This is before and this is after our changes. For our next adjustment, I'm gonna change the vibrance of the photo by creating an adjustment layer. Click plus and select adjustment layer and select vibrance. Increase the vibrance and the saturation of the photo by adjusting the slider to the right. I'm gonna set the vibrance to 49 and the saturation to 32. So this is before and this is after our changes, and I think I'm pretty satisfied with the result. For our next adjustment, I'm gonna create a text within the photo. Maybe say Hokkaido because this is taken from Hokkaido. Select T and click in the photo. A new text layer with the default lorem ipsum text will be created. I'm gonna type Hokkaido because this shot was taken in Hokkaido. Using the layer properties, I'm gonna make adjustment in the font and the color of the text. Initially, I wanted to place the text in the snow, but later I changed my mind and put it near the ocean. For our next changes, I wanted to create an illusion that the text is behind the trees and the houses. And to do that, I'm gonna need a copy of the original layer. Click the three dots and select duplicate layer. And then I'm gonna need a mask of the tree, so I'm gonna use the lasso tool and select a sample of the trees. Select more and select similar. Now it will select the similar pattern, which is the trees. I'm gonna create a mask of our selection by clicking this button. And this is what happens when I move our mask above our text layer. If you can notice in our layer 0 copy, there is our mask, the black and the white. Our previous retouch was revealed in the mask, so I'm gonna fix that. Our mask has two colors, black and white. Anything in the black is hidden, think of it as a mask, and anything white is revealed. So to fix our changes, I'm gonna paint black on the mask. So I'm gonna adjust the brush size and paint it black. So using the move tool, click the layer and let's use the move tool to move our text so that it will level the ocean. I think I also need to adjust the size, so click the transform tool and adjust the size of the text. I also want to change the color of the text by clicking the type tool, highlighting and select color. I'm gonna use the eyedropper tool and select the color of the snowboard. I think that is a good color. Now back to our mask. So I want, what do I do? So using the black, I will erase the mask in the letters. So black is hidden, white is revealed. That's the mask. I will also adjust the opacity of the text. So by clicking the text layer, it will reveal the layer properties. So in the bottom of the layer properties, there's a blending option and opacity, maybe to 78%. Now back to our mask, I'm gonna make final adjustment. I'm gonna hide the part of the text so that it will have an effect that it is behind the houses. We'll brush our mask with the color white so that the original photo will be revealed and the text will be hidden. I'm gonna use a very light brusher to brush over the mask. So I'm gonna brush the O, the part of the D, I, and the part of the letter so that it will have the effect that is behind the houses. I think I'm gonna increase the opacity to 88%. Now I'm pretty satisfied with the result, but I think the text is a little bit in the left, so using move tool, I'm gonna move the text a little bit to the right. So I think, yes, I think this is the right position. With the mask selected, I'm gonna paint the white color in our text so that the original layer will be revealed and the text will be hidden. So I'm gonna use a very light pressure so that the opacity will also be varied. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with the result, so I'm gonna group our changes and select the folder so this will create a new group. So this is before our changes and this is after our changes. And I think we did a very good job. So if you like this video or want more of Photoshop tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.